I took my dingy and disgusting kitchen faucet and turned it into this. I'm going to show you how. Here is my kitchen faucet, and as you can see, it is absolutely covered in hard water deposits, calcium buildup. We replaced this faucet 3 years ago, and this is the accumulation of the hard water just in those 3 years. Now, as you can see, we have a leak in this faucet, and that's part of the reason why we have so much hard water deposit buildup on this. But we live in an apartment complex. They don't want to replace it, so we're going to have to deal with it. So I decided to clean it. Here I have a 1-gallon jug of cheap generic distilled white vinegar, and I'm going to put some into a bowl. And this stuff is less than $2 for a big gallon of it. Now I took a piece of old t-shirt, you can use any rag or cloth that you have, and I'm just going to fully saturate it in that vinegar. And be sure and wipe off, if your faucet isn't already dry, make sure that it's dry, because you don't want to dilute the vinegar with any water that's there. And I'm just going to drape the towel on there and press it in and make sure it's got contact all the way around. Press it into the nooks and crannies. And here I'm just making sure that it's extra saturated by pouring vinegar directly on top. Then I let it sit for an hour, and I took that rag off and put it back into the vinegar to let soak. And I'm going to take a kitchen sponge, and this is an old sponge. You don't want to use a new one because it'll scratch up the chroma and stainless steel. You want one that the Brillo pad, the green part, is kind of worn and soft. So you just want to go ahead and start scrubbing. Don't scrub too hard because, again, you don't want to scratch it up. But a lot of this hard water is softened up, so it comes off fairly easily. And you can see here, it's already starting to shine up quite well. Around the neck of the faucet right there, it is really built up. So we're going to have to give it a second go, which you'll see here in a minute. But just keep scrubbing it. Eventually it will all come up and come clean. Here it is after the first scrubbing. There you can see the residue that still remains. And on the neck of the water spigot part, I haven't even let the vinegar touch that. So I'm going to take the rag again and saturate it in the vinegar and wrap that part up so that can soften up. It was kind of tough getting this to work around there, but I made do. Again, pour vinegar onto the rag to make it fully saturated. Then I let it sit for another hour, take it off, and this was pretty much it. What didn't come off with the scrubber, the kitchen sponge, you could actually pick off with your fingernail. It came off really, really easily. But as you can see, the faucet cleaned up very, very nice. I used this in the bathroom on a porcelain sink, and it worked just as well. So I decided to give it a go on the kitchen faucet as well. Alright, so here is the faucet after everything is all said and done. No more hard water deposits on that. It is all nice and shiny and looks like a new faucet, but it's not. So yeah, there it is. That's how easy it is to clean hard water off of a faucet. Thanks for watching.